ahead. Year one, jump ahead. Year one, jump ahead. Year one, jump.
Follow me. Welcome to the Jump Ahead School. If you've been here before, go on, just click on your name. If you're new to Jump Ahead, it's easy. Just start typing your name. When you've finished, click on the doorknob.
He's more than a mascot. He'll help you a whole lot. He's really super silly. He's Frankie.
Good morning. I'm Frankie. I'm the Jump Ahead mascot. You can always count on me. I really know the ropes. Just click on me for help. There's a lot to do in the classroom. Just click on anything that you see. Good morning. Welcome back. Let's play the master memory game. To play, match the picture in one box to its name in another. To start, click on any square. Blue. Red. Not that one. Toy. Cow. Close. Try again. Toy. Toy. Well done! Oh boy! Cow. Cow. That's right. Red. Red. That's right. 4. 4. That's right. Blue. Blue. Well done! Oh boy! Sink. Sink. Wow! You've got them all! Let's play a game. Rock. Lion. Close. Try again. Lion. Lion. That's right. Trousers. Insect. Close. Try again. Insect. 8. Close. Try again. 8. Rock. Close. Try again. Trousers. Insect. Close. Try again. Trousers. Trousers. Well done! Oh, boy! Rock. Rock. That's right. Cake. 8. Not that one. Cake. Close. Try again. 8. Cake. Close. Try again. Cake. Cake. Well done! Oh, boy! 8. 8. That's right. Insect. Insect. Wow! You've got them all! Let's play a game. Trousers. Snow. Close. Try again. Fish. 10 pence piece. Not that one. Lap. Snow. Not that one. Snow. Snow. Well done! Oh, boy! Duck. 10 pence piece. Close. Try again. 10 pence piece. 10 pence piece. You've got it right! Trousers. Trousers. Well done! Oh, boy! Lap. Fish. Close. Try again. Lap. Lap. Well done! Oh, boy! Duck. Duck. Well done! Oh, boy! Fish. Fish. Wow! You've got them all! Let's play a game. 8. Naught. Close. Try again. Girls. 9. Not that one. Blue. Girls. Not that one. Blue. Blue. That's right. Girls. Girls. Well done! Oh, boy! 9. 8. Not that one. 8. Rug. Close. Try again. Naught. Rug. Close. Try again. Rug. Rug. That's right. Naught. 8. Close. Try again. Naught. Naught. 9. 8. Not that one. 9. 8. Close. Try again. 9. 9. Well done! Oh, boy! 8. 8. Wow! You've got them all! Let's play a game. Bed. Grey. Close. Try again. Late. Coat. Close. Try again. 6. Coat. Close. Try again. Coat. Coat. Well done! Oh, boy! Lake. Grey. Close. Try again. bed, lake. Not that one. 6, 6. Well done! Oh boy! Grey, grey. Well done! Oh boy! Lake, lake. That's right. Rake, rake. That's right. Bed, bed. Wow! You've got them all. Let's play a game. Log, blue. Not that one. Fish, sun. Not that one. Fish, fish. That's right. Lap, lap. Ear, blue. Close. Try again. Ear, ear. You've got it right. Log, blue. Close. Try again. Blue, blue. Well done. Oh boy. Sun, sun. Well done. Oh boy. Log, log. Wow! You've got them all! Let's play a game. Plum, 2. Close. Try again. Wall, park. Not that one. Door, door. That's right. 2. Wall. Close. Try again. 2, 2. You've got it right. Naught. Park. Close. Try again. Park. Park. Well done. Oh boy. Naught. Naught. Well done. Oh boy. Wall. Wall. You've got it right. Plum. Plum. Wow! You've got them all. Let's play a game. Good morning. Welcome back.
Strike 3, you're out!
To pick a colour, click on a paint blob over there. You can use these tools to help you make a picture.
Click there to stop printing.
Brown. Grey. Yellow. To pick a colour, click on a paint blob over there. Then use these tools to choose a scene, get stickers, start again, print your picture, undo your...
Click there to go back. Click there to throw your picture away. Click there to save your picture.
Page 2. Good morning. Well, you don't have any milk caps at the moment. When you play the games around the school, you'll win points for maths, reading, time and nature. When you have 100 points, you can choose a milk cap. You can play with the milk caps in the playground. Try. Good morning. Welcome back.
Zero is a big O with nothing inside. Zero is nothing at all. No money in your pocket, what can you buy? Zero and nothing more. When you get to zero, there's nowhere to go. That's the bottom line. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. You're out of time. Zero is nothing. You can't have less. It's always the same. Zero in your hand. It's easy to guess. You've nothing left to give away. Zero means empty. Zero is naught. That's the bottom line. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. You're out of time. Zero means empty. Zero is not. That's the bottom line. So it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. You're out of time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. You're out of time. Zero is nothing. Zero.
Welcome to the Hole in the Wall Club. You can tell the band which instruments to use and which song to play. Or you can record and play your own song. Hickory dickory dock. Old MacDonald. The incy-wincy spider. The wheels on the bus. It's raining, it's pouring. Good morning. Welcome back.
It was a Sunday when my boat set sail for the islands. And by Monday, I was far out on the open sea. But on Tuesday, the wind was suddenly silent. Then on Wednesday, something strange happened to me. Fish began dancing, dolphins were prancing, tuna swayed to and fro. The whales sang a song and the seagulls clapped along in the ocean. They put on a show. It was amazing. Wow. So on Thursday, I turned my boat toward the mainland. And by Friday, I was back out on the open sea. Then on Saturday, I was home, but never the same man, no. 'Cause what happened there was so fantastic to me. Fish began dancing, dolphins were prancing, tuna swayed to and fro. The whales sang a song and the seagulls clapped along in the ocean. They put on a show. The fish began dancing, dolphins were prancing, tuna swayed to and fro. The whales sang a song and the seagulls clapped along in the ocean. They put on a show. How it happened, I'll never know.
If you want to play with me, click on my picture. Click on this picture to play with a friend. Let's play the Tick-tock game. We both start here, and the first one to reach 9 o'clock p.m. wins. To start, click on the clock. When the clock stops spinning, click on the square that shows the correct time. It's your turn now. Go on. Click on the clock. 6:30 a.m. That's right. You got it right. Now it's my turn. I know that. It's your turn now. 9 o'clock a.m. That's right. You got it right. Now it's my turn. I know that. It's your turn now. 12 o'clock noon. That's right. You got it right. Now it's my turn. I know that. It's your turn now. 12:30 p.m. That's right. You got it right. Now it's my turn. I know that. It's your turn now. 3:30 p.m. That's right. You got it right. Now it's my turn. I know that. It's your turn now. 6 o'clock p.m. That's right. You got it right. Now it's my turn. I know that. It's your turn now. 7:30 p.m. That's right. You got it right. Now it's my turn. I know that. It's your turn now. Go on. 9 o'clock p.m. That's right. You got it right. You win. I'll get you next time. It's your turn now. Go on. Click on the clock. 6 o'clock a.m. That's right. You got it right. Now it's my turn. I know that. It's your... 7:30 a.m. That's right. You got it right. Now it's my turn. I know that. It's your turn now. 9:30 a.m. That's right. You got it right. Now it's my turn. I know that. 10 o'clock a.m. That's right. You got it right. Now it's my turn. I know that. It's 12 o'clock noon. That's right. You got it right. Now it's my turn. I know that. It's your turn. 12:30 p.m. That's right. You got it right. Now it's my turn. I know that. It's your turn now. 1 o'clock p.m. That's right. You got it right. Now it's my turn. I know that. 2:30 p.m. That's right. You got it right. Now it's my turn. I know that. 4 o'clock p.m. That's right. You got it right. Now it's my turn. I know that. It's your turn now. 6:30 p.m. That's right. You got it right. Now it's my turn. I know that. I won this time. Let's play again. It's your turn now. Good morning. Welcome back.
If you were my friend, if you were my friend, I would try to cheer you up whenever you're sad.
If you were my friend, if you were my friend, we would always talk things through so we won't be mad.
If you were my friend, I'd be a lucky, lucky, lucky boy. I'd look forward to the time I spend with you.
If you were my friend, I'd be a lucky, lucky, lucky girl. 'Cause things are so much fun when there are two.
If you were my friend, if you were my friend, when you come into class, I'll save you a seat.
If you were my friend, if you were my friend, I'd share my lunch with you, even my sweets.
If you were my friend, I'd be a lucky, lucky, lucky boy. I'd look forward to the time I'd spend with you.
If you were my friend, I'd be a lucky, lucky, lucky girl. 'Cause things are so much fun when there are two.
If you were my friend, I would still write you letters when you're 92.
If you were my friend, if you were my friend, I would still come to your parties if your hair turned blue.
If you were my friend, I'd be a lucky, lucky, lucky boy. I'd look forward to the time I'd spend with you.
If you were my friend, I'd be a lucky, lucky, lucky girl. 'Cause things are so much fun when there are two. 'Cause things are so much fun when there are two.
Look at all these exciting books. Click on the book that you want to read. This part of the book is called the Table of Contents. It lists all the stories that are in this book. Click on the story that you want to read.
Humpty Dumpty. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Which word rhymes with wall, car, football, doll, egg?
Correct.
Jack be nimble. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Jack jump over the candlestick.
Wow!
Which word rhymes with candle, king, handle, crayon?
That's right.
Little Miss Muffet. Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating her curds and whey. Along came a spider, who sat down beside her and frightened Miss Muffet away. What frightened Miss Muffet? Mouse, spider, snake, dog.
You found it.
Little Bo Peep. Little Bo Peep has lost her sheep and can't tell where to find them. Leave them alone and they'll come home, wagging their tails behind them. What did Little Bo Peep lose? Sheep, mouse, dog, book.
That's right.
Little Jack Horner. Little Jack Horner sat in a corner, eating his Christmas pie. He put in his thumb and pulled out a plum and said, "What a good boy am I!" Where did Little Jack Horner sit? Table, bed, corner.
That's right.
Pat a cake. Pat a cake, baker's man, bake me a cake as fast as you can. Pat it and prick it and mark it with B, and put it in the oven for baby and me. What did the baker's man make? Cake, hot dog, broccoli.
Correct.
Jack and Jill. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. Who went up the hill? Little Bo Peep, Jack and Jill, Little Miss Muffet, Humpty Dumpty.
That's right.
Hickory dickory dock. Hickory dickory dock. The mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 1. The mouse ran down. Hickory dickory dock. What ran up the clock? Cat, mouse, dog.
Correct.
Georgie Porgy. Georgie Porgy, pudding and pie, kissed the girls and made them cry. When the boys came out to play, Georgie Porgy ran away. When Georgie kissed them, what did the girls do? Run away, cry, laugh.
Correct.
Hey diddle diddle. Hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle. The cow jumped over the moon. The little dog laughed to see such fun, and the dish ran away with the spoon. What did the cow jump over? Cat, dog, moon, fiddle.
Ha ha! You found it! My Pet Pete by Mark Beckwith and Simon Delancey. I have a pet dog I call Pete, who likes to sit here at my feet. He expects to be fed when I'm going to bed, so I get him to beg for a sweet. Now, my pet Pete is clever if small. He can stand up on top of a ball, where he whines and he begs upon 2 shaky legs. Oh, I do hope that Pete will not fall.
Can you finish this sentence? I have a dog I call Pete, who likes to sit at my...
That's right.
The Size Poem by Mark Beckwith and Simon Delancey. My sister's pet pig is enormous. That's big. He eats masses from breakfast to dinner. He gets so much to eat that he can't see his feet. And I'm sure he won't grow any thinner. But my Siamese cat is quite skinny, not fat. Yes, she's slinky. She's dinky, not round. In fact, she's so thin, simply bones, fur and skin, that I bet she weighs less than a pound. Though the oddest one yet is not really a pet. He's not fat, he's not thin, he's not small, though his muscles don't show, or his tummy below. He's my dad, and he's 7 feet tall. Which pet is bigger, the pig or the cat?
Correct.
The Ball That Megan Threw by Mark Beckwith and Simon Delancey. Megan Williams had a ball, which she loved to throw. She loved to throw it hard to see how far the ball would go. One day Megan threw the ball much further than before, further than the garden fence, past the street and more. Perhaps the ball kept travelling, lost without a trace. Do you think the ball she threw is now in outer space? Which word has the same beginning sound as the word ball, horse, book, lake?
No, that's not the one. I Cannot Eat This Broccoli by Glynis Campbell and Simon Delancey.
I cannot eat this broccoli. I have a wobbly tooth, and Granny says that crunchy foods would make my tooth more loose. Nor should I eat these carrots without a tooth to chew them. I've got to keep the few I have. I can't afford to lose 'em. I dare not eat Mum's radishes, her beetroots or her beans, and parsnips, turnips, mushrooms too would break my tooth, it seems. What's that you say? Meringue today? But only if I finish. Well, maybe if I'm careful, I could try a little spinach.
Finish the sentence. I have a wobbly.
Correct! Congratulations! You've just won a brand new reading cap. Click on the cap that you would like to choose. Click on the left and right arrows to see more caps. Now you have 1 reading cap. There are 30 in all. See if you can collect them all. Don't Touch by Mark Beckwith and Simon Delancey. Please don't touch that saucepan, son. Why not, Dad? Why not? That saucepan is too hot, me boy. How hot, Dad? How hot? It's very hot. It scalds a lot. And how much, Dad's a lot? Too much, young one. It burns me, son. Now that's what I call hot. Hot water, for example, turns to steam, as you can see, so don't get close to either. Spare yourself the agony. But, Dad, hot water cools, you know, and when it's warm, it's nice. My swimming pool is warm, but when it's cold, I turn to ice. And when the winter's cold arrives, I like to wear warm clothes. I gave some to Miss Norman once because he nearly froze. The snow, you see, of which he's made, is really, really cold. So I wear gloves to keep me warm. That's not too hot, I'm told. Dad, frost and snow and ice are cold, but boiling water's hot. And so am I, when you I scold for doing what you should not.
OK, Dad. Keep your hair on, please. I think I know what's what. Don't be a fool. Let's play it cool. Just warm. Not cold or hot.
Can you finish this sentence? That saucepan is too hot. How hot, Dad? How...
That's right.
The Frog, the Pig and the Log by Mark Beckwith and Simon Delancey. A pig and a frog once went for a jog, until at a log they did stop. Hop went the frog, safely over the log, but his friend Porky Pig could not hop. Till along came a boy who said, "Hello, I'm Roy. Now hop over that log, understand?" The pig said to Roy, "I'm a pig, not a boy, so I can't. Will you give me a hand?" So Roy told him, there, don't despair. Though no frog, you are really a capable pig. You've got trotters, young hog, to dig under that log. And all pigs that I've met learn to dig. And so, just like a mole, the pig dug a large hole, crawled through safely, then turned to the boy. "Now myself and the frog can get on with our jog, since I've beaten that log. Thank you, Roy."
Where did the frog and the pig stop? At the blank car log gate.
Ha! You found it!
Roy G. Biv by Glynis Campbell and Simon Delancey. I met a boy named Roy G. Biv. Now, can you guess where he might live? In a castle way up high, on a rainbow in the sky. Roy took me home with him last March, pointing out the rainbow's arch. "Look, all the colours that you see get their name," he said, "from me. For I am Roy G. Biv," he cried. "Jump on this rainbow. Come on, let's slide." "Do you see these stripes?" the boy exclaimed. "Now, match the letters of my name. R is red. Red roses wear it. O is orange. Carrots share it. Y is yellow like a bee. G is green like a Christmas tree. B is blue, a bird in flight. I is indigo, the sky at night. V is violet, a small spring flower. And all come out with an April shower.
R-O-Y-G-B-I-V.
Roy G. Biv then shook my hand. "I have to go, you understand? The clouds are moving from the sky. It's time for me to say goodbye." And so I watched him fade away. I know he will come back someday. Now, if you seek where rainbows live, perhaps you'll meet him. Roy G. Biv. Who is the main character of this story? King, Queen, Roy G. Biv.
That's right.
Peace Man by Mark Beckwith and Simon Delancey. Hello there. Yes, reader, it's you I'm talking to. Have you noticed what I'm wearing? It's my uniform. Smart, isn't it? It's made of a metallic blue substance, which not only helps me in my work, it keeps me cool-headed in all weather. My daily work? Well, my mission is simple, but very important. I am fortunate in having been given the power to solve problems, to stop fights, to calm down angry opponents and to turn enemies into friends. Let me give you an example. Turn the page and I think you'll see why I am known throughout the world as Peace Man. Last week I was summoned to a school by the Peace Patrol, where there was a problem. There were two groups of children wearing different jackets, some blue, some black. Not only were the two groups yelling and screaming at each other across the playground, but the two leaders of the groups were fighting too. So I stepped between the two boys, held them apart and said, "Now stop the shouting and the fighting, and just listen to me for a minute." Then, using my peace powers, I talked gently to them both. With patience, I managed to get both boys talking sensibly and calmly to each other about their disagreements and dislikes, which also calmed down all their blue or black-jacketed supporters lined up behind them. Within a short while, both boys began to nod in agreement and smile. Finally, they were able to shake hands as they realized that what they had been arguing and fighting about had not merely been wrong, but pointless too. Before I left, I suggested to them all that in future it would be better for them to do something together in a spirit of friendship. So, as they gathered around me, I said to them, "Why don't you form a sports team and make your colours blue and black?" Pretty soon, everyone agreed that this was a much better idea, and within a short time, thanks to me, Peace Man, they all got together and formed a hockey team. Here's a picture I took of them when they had finally sorted out their differences and I'd left. Being able to make myself invisible, of course, just a flash in the sky to you, reader, they didn't see me witness the peace accord which I'd helped them to reach. So, if you or your friends get into a fight, reader, or an angry dispute, just try to remember this example. Perhaps one day, you too could be known as Peace Man. Why not?
Which word starts with the same sound as Peaceman, door, puppy, king, rake?
Ha-ha! You found it!
The Friendship, by Glynis Campbell and Simon Delancey.
There's no one here to play with,
Jimmy murmured with a sigh.
I'm all alone,
he muttered as he looked up to the sky.
I think I'll build a spaceship. This is such a lonely place. There has to be a friend for me somewhere out there in space.
He rocketed to Mercury, the planet near the sun. But it was far too hot for him. Indeed, for anyone. So he flew his ship to Venus, which was filled with poison gas. And Mars was far too dusty. Uninhabited, alas. So he looked for friends on Jupiter, but the planet was too big. Then Jim got caught in Saturn's rings and did a whirligig, while Uranus and Neptune had no friends on them at all. Pluto, furthest from the sun, was cold and bleak and small. So sadly, Jimmy turned his ship and headed back for home. He'd found no friends in outer space, and still he was alone. But as his spaceship reached the Earth, it bumped and rattled hard. It tumbled from the sky and crashed into his neighbour's yard. Where, standing in the clearing smoke, he saw another child. A boy building a spaceship, too. Jim called to him and smiled.
I wouldn't waste my time with that, he said, if I were you. I'm friendly. I'm from planet Earth. I'm Jimmy. How do you do?
What planet did Jimmy go to first? Mercury, Saturn, Sun, Moon.
I don't think so.
Bedtime Reading by Glynis Campbell and Simon Delancey. Be careful when you read in bed. I've seen some strange things happen. I've seen a girl forget to close her book while she was napping. And do you know what came to pass as a wind blew through the pages? The girl fell into chapter 1, into the Middle Ages. She had some great adventures, saving lives and slaying dragons, until she blew to chapter 2, with pioneers in wagons. And then, while she was driving west in thunder, rain and lightning, she stumbled into chapter 3, where it was dark and frightening. A coven of witches in a cave were brewing a wicked potion. So the girl jumped into chapter 4 and landed in the ocean, where a pirate ship came sailing by and pulled her from the water. The pirate captain drew his sword, but just before he caught her, she dived right into chapter 5, where history would spin her into the path of a dinosaur that gulped up girls for dinner. But just before the gruesome beast could clap its jaws around her, the wind picked up and closed her book, and home is where I found her. At home in bed, quite safe and sound, her teddy bear beside her. Her kitten curled up fast asleep, no sign of any spider. You may not be so fortunate if you don't heed my warning. So close your bedtime book tonight. You'll thank me in the morning. Which of these words is another word for ship, chair, car, boat, house?
You found it!
The First Circus Act by Mark Towner and Simon Delancey. One day at the circus, as I sat in the crowd, the ringmaster entered and shouted out loud,
"Ladies and gentlemen, pray welcome to Rill. Please welcome the horses and applaud if you will."
But the clown came in first, and the audience laughed.
"Go away,"
cried the man.
"You're not first. Don't be daft."
Then he tried to explain.
"You come last in the show. It's the horses on first. You should know that, you know."
"What, last?" said the clown. "Like the rear of a train? Sorry, boss. If I'm early, I'll come back again."
"That's enough,"
said his boss.
"You're on last. Now please go. I need horses, not clowns, for this part of the show."
"You'll come out last."
So the clown, rather sadly, his eyes quite downcast, walked off, drooping his shoulders, saying, "I'm always last." But all people love horses, so perhaps he is right. Though I'm not on till last, I'll be best on the night. What came out first? The clown, tightrope walker, or elephant? Clown, tightrope walker, elephant.
You found it!
Shopping by Mark Beckwith and Simon Delancey.
"Today I'm going shopping. I got quite a lot of money. I think I'll buy 2 pairs of shoes. I suppose you think that's funny. But being who I am, you see, 2 pairs is not a crime. Now can you guess who I can be? To wear 4 shoes at a time? I think I'll also need a hat, and one that's somewhat sporty. 2 pairs of shoes, you say, and that? Well, why not? Let's be naughty. I'm also going to buy this bag to replace the one I had. For I need such a big, big purse. I suppose you think that's mad.
Hee hee!
And finally, I'll buy this dress. It's red and white and spotty. Then I'll be ready to go out. I'm really not so dotty. Well, now you see, I'm Daisy Cow. My dress sense, somewhat arty. All I need now's a handsome beast to take me to a party.
How many shoes in 2 pairs? 8, 4, 2.
Correct.
Baby Toes by Glynis Campbell and Simon Delancey. 10 little babies wearing no clothes, giggling and wriggling and twiddling their toes. Like those 10 little fingers on each pair of hands, there are 10 little toes to make prints in the sand. So if each little baby has 10 little toes, how many piggies does this picture disclose? Which is the right way to count to 40 in tens? 20, 30, 40.
That's right.
Pennies Spent by Glynis Campbell and Simon Delancey.
I'm holding a penny. A shiny new penny. I'm holding a penny. So what can I buy?
A blackjack or bubble gum, a jelly or dewdrop, a licorice or lollipop. Now what will you try?
I've just found a 10p. In my pocket, a 10p. It's worth more, a 10p. Now what can I spend?
A packet of chewies, a bar of milk chocolate, a small tube of mints, and this pencil, my friend.
If I brought you a 20p, my mum's got a 20p. She'll give me a 20p. Tell me, what can you sell?
Well, there's crisps or tortillas, fruit pastels or jelly beans. And if you buy hard gums, there's this sticker as well.
In the story, what can you buy for a penny? Sweet, lollipop, hot dog, dog.
You found it!
10 Little Monkeys by Glynis Campbell and Simon Delancey. 10 little monkeys standing in a line, waiting to swing on the big jungle vine. The first little monkey is very, very fat. The second little monkey wears a Panama hat. The third little monkey is about to sneeze. The fourth little monkey sits slapping his knees. The fifth little monkey wears a great big grin. While the sixth little monkey holds a sharp hat pin. The seventh little monkey is counting his toes, while the eighth little monkey is picking his nose. The ninth little monkey says, "Shh, not a peep." For the 10th little monkey is fast asleep. Which word goes with the number 1? First, fourth, ninth.
That's right.
Popcorn Popping by Glynis Campbell. Get the popcorn, get the pot. Pour the oil, make it hot. There's no stopping popcorn popping. Just a little makes a lot. Hee-hee! Popcorn popping one by one. There's enough for everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, don't eat it off the floor. Popcorn popping 2 by 2. Some for me and some for you. 2, 4, 6, 8. Not for doggy. Whoops, too late. Popcorn popping 3 by 3. More for you and more for me. 3, 6, 9, 12. Hey, don't eat it all yourself. Popcorn popping 4 by 4. Everybody wants some more. 4, 8, 12, 16. Time to lick our fingers clean. Popcorn popping 5 by 5. Hopping up like it's alive. 5, 10, 15, 20. That's enough now. We've had plenty. Which is the right way to count in twos? 5.
You found it!
The Sweet Machine by Mark Beckwith and Simon Delancey. If I give you 5 pennies, will you give me a 5-pence piece? Debbie asked Karen as she held out her copper coins. Yes, said Karen. 5 pennies are worth the same as 1 5-pence piece. But why do you need a 5-pence piece, Debbie? I want to buy some sweets from this machine, said Debbie as they exchanged their coins. This sweet machine doesn't take pennies. Debbie thanked Karen and went to buy some sweets. Oh, Karen, said Debbie when she returned, I still need more. If I give you 10 pennies, will you give me a 10-pence piece? Yes, said Karen. 10 pennies are worth the same as 1 10-pence piece. But why do you need a 10-pence piece, Debbie? I want to buy some sweets from this machine, said Debbie as they exchanged their coins. This sweet machine doesn't take pennies or 5-pence pieces. Debbie thanked Karen and went once more to the sweet machine. Oh, Karen, said Debbie when she returned, I still need more. If I give you 20 pennies, will you give me a 20-pence piece? Yes, said Karen. 20 pennies are worth the same as 1 20-pence piece. But why do you need a 20-pence piece, Debbie? I want to buy some sweets from this machine, said Debbie as they exchanged even more coins. This sweet machine doesn't take pennies, or 5-pence pieces, or even 10-pence pieces. Debbie thanked Karen and went yet again to the sweet machine. Oh, Karen, said Debbie when she returned. Don't tell me, said Karen. You want to exchange 50 pennies for a 50-pence piece, don't you, Debbie? No, said Debbie. Oh, then you want to exchange 2 50-pence pieces for a £1 coin, said Karen. No, said Debbie. Oh, then you want to exchange 5 10-pence pieces for a 50-pence piece, said Karen. No, said Debbie. Well then, you must want to exchange 20 5-pence pieces for a £1 coin, said Karen. No, not at all, said Debbie, shaking her head and smiling. I just want to know if you can help me eat all of these sweets. How many pennies is the same as 20p? 20, 7, 3.
That's right.
Counting Eggs by Glynis Campbell and Simon Delancey. Farmer Brown is counting eggs with Giles, his country cousin. How many have his chickens laid? Perhaps they'll find a dozen. With a cluck-cluck here by the chicken run, Farmer Brown has just found one. With a cheep cheep there and a cock-a-doodle-doo, Farmer Giles has just found two. With a cluck cluck here just beneath the tree, Farmer Brown has just found three. With a cheep cheep there by the stable door, Farmer Giles has now found four. With a cluck cluck here near the old beehive, Farmer Brown has now found five. With a cheep cheep there by the baby chicks, Farmer Giles has now found six. With a cluck cluck here on this farm in Devon, Farmer Brown's discovered seven. With a cheep cheep there by the farmyard gate, Farmer Giles has discovered eight. With a cluck cluck here by a pumpkin vine, Farmer Brown's discovered nine. With a cheep cheep there from the old white hen, Farmer Giles has picked up 10. With a cluck cluck here, just beside his 7, Farmer Brown's found another 11. With a cheep cheep here on the highest shelves, Farmer Giles has made it 12. So Farmer Brown has lost the race to Giles, his country cousin. For Brown's top score was 11 eggs, while Giles won with a dozen.
How many eggs are there in a dozen? 12, 7, 1.
That's right.
Babies by Mark Towner and Simon Delancey. A puppy is a baby dog. A kitten is a cat. But animals have far more names for their own young than that. A cub, for instance, is the name for every baby bear. A goat, however, is called a kid by people everywhere. A baby deer is called a fawn until it grows, you see. I'm Mum's and Dad's own baby. My name is Andy, and I'm me.
What kind of animal has a baby called a cub? Deer, bear, dog.
That's right.
Bears by Mark Towner and Simon Delancey. Many bears are big and brown. All of them are strong. They hibernate or go to sleep when winter comes along. But polar bears live further north. They're white and love the cold. Their favourite dish is seals or fish, and they're dangerous, I'm told. But white or brown, their coats of fur will weather any storm. They don't wear shoes or shirts or trews. Their fur coats keep 'em warm.
Which kind of bears are white and love the cold? Polar bear, teddy bear, koala bear.
That's right.
Animal Talk by Mark Towner and Simon Delancey. While walking through my local zoo, I heard the creatures talk. A baa-baa from a parrot, and a sheep who just went squawk. Well, here's a funny zoo, I thought. I wonder what next I'll find. A parrot perched upon a sheep? I must be going blind. So I walked on further, heard a noise which sounded like a hiss. But no snake I saw, nor a lion's roar. Can you account for this? Just then I heard a hyena's voice, And as he began to laugh, I turned and saw him climbing up the neck of a tall giraffe. This zoo is really strange, I thought, and I'm not deaf or mad. When suddenly the giraffe called out, "Hey, get him off me, lad!" This made the hyena scream out loud, "Go fetch the keeper, now!" When right behind me in he came, looked sternly and said, "Meow!"
Which animal has a very long neck? Lion, giraffe, sheep, parrot.
That's right. Animals on the Move by Mark Towner and Simon Delancey. A rabbit does not walk or run. He travels with a hop. A horse, however, gallops fast, or trots and goes clip-clop. A bird in flight does none of these. He flaps his wings and glides. A snake, who has no feet at all, just slips along and slides. Now here's something for you to guess. Just see if you know who first learns to crawl and then to walk. That's right. You've guessed. It's you.
Which animal hops? Bunny, snake, eagle, horse.
Ha-ha! You found it! Sid the Slug by Mark Beckwith and Simon Delancey. A small, sad slug, whose name was Sid, once sat upon the beach, sighing as he saw the sea come almost within reach. "Don't like the salty sea," he sighed. "I dare not have a swim. The salt just makes me sick," he screamed, till someone heeded him. That someone was a snail called Sam, a sunny soul and smart. He said to Sid, "Cheer up, dear slug, you shouldn't break your heart. A swim's a swim, but so what, Sid? Let's leave the seaside edge. I'll show you something super soft and let you ride my sledge." Soon Sid was smiling as he went with Sam to seek some snow. He found that snow was soft like sand, but slippery too, you know. "Here, Sid, let's slide right down this slope. Sit on my special tray," said Sam. And so they sledged and smiled throughout that sunny day.
What did Sam the snail tell Sid the slug to do so that he wouldn't be sick?
That's right. The Lark in the Park by Glynis Campbell and Simon Delancey. I'm a bird, a songbird, a lark. I was born in this nest, in this tree, in this park. From an egg I was hatched, in this nest, in this tree, while my mother and father took good care of me. My mother's nest warmed me with grass, moss and wool. Both parents brought worms till my tummy was full. I ate and I ate till I grew big and strong. I thickened my feathers and I learned the lark song. But now I'm too big for this nest in this tree. Winter is coming, so south we must flee. For I know I'm a bird, and I know I must fly, and I know I must try out my wings in the sky. So I've tried, and I've tried for week after week. I've flapped, and I've flapped, even crashed on my beak. But enough of this flapping, enough of this fuss. If I must travel south, Then I'm taking the bus.
Where was the lark born? Bird's nest, hospital, zoo.
Correct. Pretty Planet by Mark Beckwith and Simon Delancey. Hello. My name is Zog. That's me on the left of your picture, in my spaceship. As you can see, I am green in colour, for I come from the planet Zaspidistra, where all the people are green, like me. Today I've decided to fly to another galaxy, and although I've travelled billions and millions of miles already, all I can see is deep space. Nothing but darkness, and a few white stars far away. It's not much fun, you know. Now wait. I can see a little ball high up there on the right. Looks like a blue ball. I shall take my spaceship closer. I'm getting closer now. I can see that the ball is a planet with great oceans of blue water. It is white at the top and bottom of the ball. That must be frozen water. Those green shapes in between must be areas of land. I shall take my spaceship closer. I am now hovering in my spaceship just over the land. I can see lots and lots of green things, just like me. No, they're not moving. They must be plants and trees, like the orange ones we have on Zaspidistra. I shall take my spaceship closer to see if anyone lives here. Goodness me! I can see animals and people moving around. Oh, they're so much prettier than I. They're brown, red, yellow, black, pink and white. Oh my goodness, so many people, so much colour. Though there's nobody green like me. This is such a pretty planet. I wonder what it is called. Do you know, reader? I'm going to zoom around a bit anyway, and perhaps I'll make a few friends.
In the story, what are the areas of green on the earth? Sky, trees and plants, animals.
That's right. New Boy in the Class by Mark Beckwith and Simon Delancey. A new boy started school today and he's been put into my class. His name's Juan. Although Juan's different from me in some ways, he's still somewhat the same. I like him. Juan told me that his mum and dad come from a country called Spain. That's the country next to France in the south of Europe. Wow, Juan's lucky. Not only can he speak English like me, he also speaks Spanish. I'd like him to be my friend. And then perhaps I can learn some Spanish too. Juan is in some ways different from me, in some ways the same. Juan's hair is black, whereas mine is red. Juan lives in a flat, whereas I live in a house. Juan likes to wear shorts, whereas I prefer to wear long trousers. Yet Juan loves to play football, just like me. And Juan likes to score goals. I'm exactly the same. I like to score goals too. Juan is in some ways different from me, but in some ways quite the same. I suppose that's true of everybody in the world. I hope that he and I will stay good friends.
What letter is missing from this word?
That's right.
Mary McGill, by Mark Beckwith and Simon Delancey. Hello, I'm Mary McGill. I live just on the side of that hill. There's a farm past those trees. We keep livestock and bees. Let me show you around, if you will. Over here, near my pig, is the shed, where I store all the fruit and fresh bread. On St. Patrick's Day, when the fiddlers play, we start doing a jig here instead. Have you noticed the hair on my head? You will see 'tis curly and red. Though you're different from me, would you care for some tea? Or perhaps you'd like coffee instead? Which word doesn't sound like hill, bog, Jill?
You found it!
Australia Ahoy by Glynis Campbell and Simon Delancey.
Now let your spaceship come down here and see what you can find. Perhaps explore some distant place. I'm sure no one will mind. The map you see reveals a land, Australia is its name. It's brown and green, and in between the towns there's lots of game. Behind me is a kangaroo. I see them every day. For in the bush where I live, mate, you'll often see them play. You'll also find koala bears and black swans by the score. Beware the red-backed spider, mate. They'll bite and make you sore. There are cockatoos and crocodiles and spoonbills everywhere. They live beside the desert pools, so watch your step, take care. The taipan snake, that's a mistake should you, friend, step upon her. So call the flying doctor, mate, or else you'll be a goner.
Which animal does not live in Australia? Kangaroo, parrot, giraffe.
Correct.
On Safari by Glynis Campbell and Simon Delancey. Come with me to Mozambique along the Great Zambezi. Come along and take some snaps. Safaris aren't so easy. Come on, Jack. Come on, Jill. Come on, Paul and Pamela. You can shoot the animals, but only with your camera. See the baby monkeys swinging through the trees. Watch the hippopotamus, mud up to his knees. I wonder if that elephant will splash himself with water. There's a mother chimpanzee playing with her daughter. Come with me to Mozambique, to the great savannah. Come along and bring your friends, Justin, Kate and Hannah. Look at all the wildebeests feeding in the grasses. See that fierce rhinoceros. Be careful as he passes. In front of him's a zebra, maybe looking for a calf. And coming now towards us is a very tall giraffe. Come with me to Mozambique, to my people's city. Come with me, I beg you, please. It's very, very pretty. Do you see the chickens in our yard? Just hear them crow and cackle. See in the field beyond the fence, a cow and other cattle. Uh-huh. Do you see that fearsome beast? Far worse than any other. Please stay away. Don't get too close. It's Atta, my kid brother. Which word sounds like the word giraffe, clown, parrot, laugh, cucumber?
Correct.
Origami Sayonara by Glynis Campbell and Simon Delancey. Hello to you. Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa's hello. I'm Yoko and I'm from Japan. I live in Tokyo. I live here with my family, and Ha is my mother. Down there on the tatami mat is Kenichi, my young brother. Sometimes we play computer games when the TV isn't on, or play rock, scissors, paper. That's what we call jankenpon. Sometimes we practice keido, putting flowers in a bunch. At other times, we help Ha make miso soup for lunch. But what we really love to do is fold up paper squares into the most amazing shapes. Birds, cattle, fish, or bears. Now, that's called origami, which our father, Chichi, taught us. We'll show him what we made today with paper that he brought us. We'll lay our exhibition out. We'll set them on his chair. So when our Chichi's home from work, he's sure to see them there. I think I hear him at the door. It must be time for tea. Chichi's a sumo wrestler, and big as big can be. He must have wrestled hard today, not looking where he sat. We'll have to make some more. Our origamis flat.
What material do you use when you do origami?
Correct.
The Fizzy Drink Poem by Glynis Campbell and Simon Delancey. I've poured a glass of cola. It's such a lovely drink. It's full of fizzy bubbles too, much fizzier than you think. I'm going to count the bubbles before I drink a drop. They're racing to the surface. I can see them going pop. I've counted all the bubbles now. How many can you see? I think I've spotted 12, but perhaps you've counted more than me. Look, 12 pop, 11 pop, 10 pop, 9 pop, now they're down to 8. 8 fizzy bubbles left in my glass. I wonder, should I wait? I think I'll keep on counting them, in case the number grows. For if I take a sip, I might get bubbles up my nose. Look, 8 pop, 7 pop, 6 pop, 5 pop, now they're down to 4. 4 fizzy bubbles left in my glass. Soon they'll pop off, I'm sure. Now look still. 4 pop, 3 pop, 2 pop, now they're down to 1. 1 fizzy bubble left in my glass. That's almost none. That last little bubble has popped. The drink's gone flat, I'm sure. And I love my fizzy bubble cola drink. Please, Mum, may I have some more?
Which is the right way to count down from 5?
You found it!
Euclid by Mark Beckwith and Simon Delancey. Hello there. My name's Euclid. Well, no, it's not really Euclid, but that's the name I call myself because I'm such a clever mathematician. Today, my teacher said that my homework for tonight would be to find some examples of different shapes. Triangles, circles, and rectangles. Oh, goodness, this is going to be very difficult, even for a genius like me. Where am I going to find these shapes? Oh, well, perhaps I will think of some on the way home. Now, let me see. A triangle has 3 sides. I shall have to think carefully about where I can find a triangle. Oh dear, no luck. Wow! Look at that pine tree over there. It's taller than the roof of that house. I wish they could help me to find a triangle. Gosh, I'm getting hungry. I'm looking forward to that piece of apple tart Mum said I could have when I got home. Perhaps I'll think of a triangle when I've had something to eat. Good. I'm nearly home. Now, let me see. A circle is something round and flat in shape with no sides at all. I shall have to think carefully about where I can find a circle. Let me just check the time on my watch. 4:30. I can't wait to get home and have a nice glass of milk. And I'm so hungry now, I could almost eat a whole apple tart. Oh dear, no luck again. Perhaps I shall think of a circle when I've had something to eat and drink. I should be home soon. Here I am at last. Now, let me think. What was that other shape called? Oh yes, a rectangle. That's really going to be difficult to find. A square-like shape with 4 sides to it. Before I go indoors, I'll just wipe my feet on the mat. Right. As soon as I get in through that door, I'm going to sit down at the table and have my snack. Perhaps then I shall be able to think of an example of a rectangle. Ah, that's better. That slice of apple tart was delicious. Now, let me see. Triangles, circles and rectangles. Where on earth am I going to find these shapes? Perhaps you can help me, reader.
Click on the circle. House, sweet, door.
That's right.
Odd Rod and Even Stephen by Glynis Campbell and Simon Delancey. Here's a boy. His name is Stephen. He likes numbers which are even. He likes counting 2 by 2, chalks them on the board in blue. 2, 4, 6, 8, he's begun. They're all even numbers, son. Here's his friend. His name is Rod. He likes numbers which are odd. So all the numbers in between he chalks upon the board in green. 1, 3, 5, 7, they're in twos. Odds or evens you can choose. Now they'll stage a show for you, taking turns, first green, then blue. Green by Rod, then blue by Stephen. One number's odd, the next is even. And so, in turn, they draw a row. From 1 to 8. Do you like their show? So 1 for Rod, then 2 for Stephen. 3 for Rod, and 4 is even. Number 5, that's done by Rod. Then 6 by Steve. Now 7 is odd. And finally comes Stephen's 8. Now clap your hands, let's celebrate the act which these two lads have shown before they take those numbers home.
Which number is odd? 4, 3, 6.
Correct.
Brown Bear's Tea Party by Glynis Campbell and Simon Delancey. It's 4 o'clock and time for tea. I wonder how many guests there'll be, thought Brown the Brown Bear as he stood inside the house in Weathercock Wood. Miss Polly Panda stands at the gate. Will she go in or will she wait? She waves to the teddy bear twins. That's 3. Now, how many guests for Brown Bear's tea? But look, there's another guest at the house. A welcome, please, for Martin Mouse. 4 guests now. Well, 3 plus me. said Miss Polly Panda, going for tea. Harrison Hamster's next to arrive. 4 plus 1 more, that makes 5. But Harrison's brought his wife to the door. How many is that? 5 plus 1 more. Now it's Goose and Gander at Brown Bear's gate. 6 plus 2 more add up to 8. And last, 2 guests from the Piglet's pen. It's Peter and Paul Pig, so that makes 10. So now all Brown Bear's guests are here. They've come for the party, the feast of the year. For it's Brown Bear's party. He's waiting, you see. Let's knock at the door, said guest number 3. Welcome, welcome, one and all, said Brown the Bear, as they walked through the hall. Welcome to the party. Please take a seat. Here's tea to begin with, and then the treat. So they all sat down, inspired and impressed. 10 cups and saucers, 1 for each guest. 10 happy faces all gathered round when... Phew! What's that smell? And oh, what's that sound? For there now came another knock at Brown Bear's door. It was... Goodness me, what? 1 guest more? Well, no, not a guest. Indeed, not a friend. If he comes to the party, it's sure to end. It's that scallywag skunk. He's just been sighted, coming in through the door and uninvited. So out they all rush, leaving 10 cups of tea. For no one wants a skunk at Brown Bear's tea.
Hey!
How many bears is 1 bear plus 2 bears?
That's right.
The One That Got Away, by Glynis Campbell and Simon Delancey. Last Thursday I went fishing. It's my hobby and I'm keen. And do you know I caught the biggest fish you've ever seen? Can you guess how big my fish was? Can you estimate its size? Then let me tell you truthfully, you would not believe your eyes. It was much bigger than a sandwich, much larger than my cat, much bigger than the toaster too, 10 times the size of that, much taller than the lampshade, much heavier than the chair, much larger than the door frame, and much wider too, I swear. Much bigger than Joe's garage. Much bigger than our pool. Bigger by far than the family car. And bigger than my school. Much larger than a dinosaur. Much taller than a tree. In fact, I'd swear the fish I caught was bigger than the sea. I would have let you photograph my fish of such a size. You could have shown your snaps at home. They would have been surprised. I truly would have done so, but alas, I'm sad to say, the biggest fish there's ever been just somehow got away. Where does a fish live? House.
Correct.
More and Less, by Glynis Campbell and Simon Delancey. Jelly beans, who has more? June has 3 beans, Jane has 4. If Jane has 4 beans and June has 3, June has 1 bean less.
Agree?
Nya, 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 nya.
Lollipops, lollipops, can you guess? Who has more and who has less? Jane has 6 lollies. June has 4. So Jane has... how many lollies more?
Nya, 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 nya.
Bubblegum, bubblegum. Do you know who's got the most in her bubblegum row? June's 2 squares means she has the least, while Jane's 4 means she'll have double the feast.
Nya, 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 nya.
Eat them up, eat them up. Now, can you guess who ate more and who ate less? June ate 9 sweets. Jane 14. Though June's quite well, her friend's gone green. And so there's a lesson to be learned, I'm sure. The one who was sick was the one who ate more. So before your mum gets the doctor to call, it might be better to eat no sweets at all.
Blah, blah, blah.
Which hand has more sweets in it?
You found it!
Late for School by Mark Beckwith and Simon Delancey. Here I am at the gate. My watch says 8:30. I came early today. I'm so glad I'm not late. Oh, but nobody's there. The playground's quite bare. No teachers, no friends. Not a soul anywhere. Hey, this doesn't feel right. Not a pupil in sight. And my friends are all missing. Was it football last night? Still no teachers around. Not even one to be found. No cars in the car park. Not a squeak, not a sound. Is it measles or what? Perhaps my friends all forgot that school starts at 9. Is that normal or what? What a start to the day. Have my friends moved away? Oh, I think I know why. Of course. Today's Saturday. Click on the clock, showing 8 o'clock.
Correct!
Loose Tooth by Glynis Campbell and Simon Delancey.
I have a loose tooth in my mouth. I noticed it today. I've wiggled it and jiggled it, but I think it wants to stay. I'm worried that I'll lose it. Or swallow it, that's worse. Or crunch it on an apple, then they'll have to call the nurse. Will my tooth come out on Sunday if I chew a piece of gum? Will my tooth come out on Monday if I tap it with my thumb? Will my tooth come out on Tuesday if I bump into a door? Will my tooth come out on Wednesday if I fall and hurt my jaw? Will my tooth come out on Thursday if I eat some toast and jam? Will my tooth come out on Friday if I give the door a slam? Will my tooth come out on Saturday? Even then I can't be sure. But I'll have to think of something, for my tongue is really raw. If it doesn't happen Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, all the rest, I shall put my fingers round my tooth and twist it. That's the best. First I'll wiggle, 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 give my tooth a careful jiggle, Then I'll pull and tug and wiggle till it's out. Are you impressed?
No, 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 no.
Then at night time I shall put my tooth beneath my pillowcase. In the morning, if the fairies come, I'll find money in its place. So that when the weekend's here again, I'll go to Happy Shopper and buy my very favourite sweet. An extra large gobstopper.
What letter is missing from this word?
You found it! Congratulations! You've just won a brand new reading cap. Click on the cap that you would like to choose. Click. Now you have 2 reading caps. There are 30 in all. See if you can collect them all.
January Seed by Glynis Campbell and Simon Delancey. Sleeping beneath the January snow, a little brown seed is waiting to grow. But February's bringing more snow, ice and frost, freezing the ground where the young seed was tossed. And yet with the March winds beginning to blow, the little brown seed snuggles safely below. When April's sweet showers start to dampen the earth, the little brown seed is preparing for birth. Soon the sunlight of May starts to shine all around, and the small baby seedling peeks out above ground. Then as June brings its warmth to the earth, everyone sees the seedling emerge and reach up to the sun. Soon the long afternoons in the heat of July bring forth the flowers as they climb to the sky. Then in August the bees and the insects proceed to pollinate blossoms to make the new seed. As September comes in, it cools the earth down, and the green in the garden begins to turn brown. Soon foggy October starts blocking the sun. The flower starts to droop, its life nearly done. And then crisp November comes chilling the air. The plant shrivels up and the ground is laid bare. So we come to December, but here's good news indeed. The plant which has died leaves behind a new seed.
Which month is hotter? January or July?
That's right.
Time for Tim by Glynis Campbell and Simon Delancey. Bring went the bell on my alarm clock as I lay in bed snoring. It's 7 o'clock. Get up now, Tim, and get dressed, or you'll be late for breakfast. Although I was still very sleepy, I was glad the clock reminded me to get up and get dressed. Bring went the bell of the kitchen clock as I sat at breakfast. It's 8 o'clock. Finish your breakfast quickly, Tim, or you'll be late for school. Although I was still very hungry, I was glad the clock reminded me to eat my breakfast and get to school in time. Ooh! Bring went the school bell as I finished my morning sums. Hurry up, Tim. It's 10:30 and playtime. But remember, don't step on Jason's head today. Although I was enjoying the thought of squashing Jason's head flat, I was glad the clock reminded me it was playtime. Playtime! I yelled out loud, Yippee!
Ow! Ow! Ouch!
Bring went the school bell as I finished writing my story. Hurry up, Tim. It's 12 o'clock and time for lunch. Oh, and, try not to help yourself to Christopher's lunchbox. I was glad the clock reminded me it was lunchtime, but a bit annoyed that it reminded me not to eat Christopher's lunch.
Hey!
Bring went the school bell as I played in the school playground after my lunch. Hurry up, Tim. It's 1:30. It's silent reading time in the library. Yes, silent, Tim. Do you know what silent means? I was glad the clock reminded me it was time for afternoon school, as I didn't want to be told off 3 times in a day by my teacher. But I was more than a bit annoyed that it reminded me to stay silent during reading time.
Blah, blah, blah.
Bring went the school bell as I read my book silently in the library. Hurry up, Tim. It's 2 o'clock. Actually, Tim, I've been fooling you. Because you are reading here so peacefully, I decided to stop the hands on my clock at 2. In fact, it's 4 o'clock. You've missed PE, drama and art lessons, and everyone else has gone home. I was glad the clock reminded me to go home before I missed my tea, but very annoyed that it had held me up for 2 hours by a really mean trick. Bring went the dining room clock as I reached home. Hurry up, Tim. It's 5 o'clock and time for tea. Oh, and remember to chew all your food properly and to eat up all your vegetables, especially the spinach. Oh, and then, Tim, the good news. It'll be time for your homework. Make sure you do it carefully this evening. I was glad the clock reminded me it was tea time, but very, very annoyed that it had been so pleased about my having to do homework instead of watching TV all evening. Bring went the sitting room clock as I was finishing my homework. Hurry up, Tim. It's 8:30, and time for you to go to bed. Oh, and don't try to sneak into your parents' room and watch TV. I was glad the clock reminded me it was time to put away my homework, but very, very, very annoyed that it had reminded me it was bedtime. Unluckily, Dad was home. He made sure I stayed in my own room and waited with me until I was fast asleep. Or was I just pretending? "Purr," said my friend Felix the cat as I lay in bed. "Hurry up, Tim. It's midnight. Your parents are both fast asleep, and it's time to raid the fridge for a midnight snack." I was glad the clock had fallen asleep, or stopped, and even more glad that my cat Felix had reminded me that it was time to get up for my snack. We both ate and drank as much as we could. No wonder I was too tired to get up when the alarm clock rang at 7 o'clock the next morning.
Which is the right time to wake up? 12 o'clock.
That's right.
The Seasons by Glynis Campbell and Simon Delancey. Summer, autumn, winter, spring. Different times for growing things. These 4 names are called the seasons. Different names for different reasons. Midst deep winter's snow and frost, flowers die and leaves are tossed. Winter's not the time to sow, much too soon for seeds to grow. Then follows spring and brighter days, April showers, sunny Mays, bringing warmth which all plants need. Spring is when I plant my seed. Summer, autumn, winter, spring. Different times for growing things. These 4 names are called the seasons. Different names for different reasons. Next comes summer, hot and dry, not a cloud up in the sky. But see, my plant has poked its head up into the flower bed. Autumn brings us cooler days, falling leaves and foggy haze. And as I hear rough winter's call, I watch my plant droop, wilt, and fall. Summer, autumn, winter, spring. There's a time for everything. Time for growth, death, blossom, birth. The seasons harmonize our earth. Which season comes after spring?
Correct.
The Grandfather Clock by Mark Beckwith and Simon Delancey. Any good clock will keep good time. Many clocks tick, a few will chime. Now look at that old clock in the hall. It's a grandfather clock and 7 feet tall. A grandfather clock has a very loud chime, which strikes each hour and tells the time. A pendulum swings as it goes tick-tock. Yes, it's really quite a remarkable clock. There's the pendulum swinging to and fro. Tick-tock it sounds, so you will know that the time that's printed on his old clock face will help you to tell the time apace. Tick-tock, 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 tick-tock. What time is it now, great-grandfather clock? With my long hand on 12, you'll hear me chime. With my short hand on 1, then it's dinner time. Tick-tock, 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 tick-tock. What time is it now, dear grandfather clock? Long hand on 12, short hand on 2. It's time for the young one's nap. That's you. Tick-tock, 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 tick-tock. What time is it now, great-grandfather clock? Long hand on 6, short hand past 3. 3:30's the time. That means time for your tea. Tick-tock, 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 tick-tock. What time is it now, dear grandfather clock? Long hand on 6, short hand past 4. 4:30's when your sister comes in through the door. Tick-tock, 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 tick-tock. What time is it now, great-grandfather clock? Long hand on 12, short hand on 5. If you don't learn the time soon, you'll never survive. Keep your eyes on my face. Save your ears for the sound. Then you'll soon tell the time, son, I'll be bound. That's the last time he spoke, for his work was done. I can now tell the time, and I'll teach my son.
What time is it when the long hand is on 12 and the short hand is on 2?
Ha-ha! You found it! Good afternoon.
I'm a carrot, an orange root. I'm a carrot, sweet as fruit. I'm a carrot, let me emphasize. I'm a carrot, good for the eyes. I'm a carrot, have me with your lunch sometime. I've got lots and lots of vitamin A. You can't go wrong if you eat me every day. Ooh-ah! I'm a carrot, I'm a carrot. I'm a lettuce, crisp and green. I'm a lettuce, the best you've seen. I'm a lettuce, leaf or head. I'm a lettuce, just chop or shred. I'm a lettuce, have me with your lunch sometime. All right, I've got lots and lots of vitamin B. I'm the best there is, can't you see? All right, and I'm a lettuce, I'm a lettuce.
Tomato, you've got to try my paste. Tomato, tomato, have me with your lunch sometime. I've got lots and lots of vitamin C. You love me once you get to know me. Get to know me. Tomato, tomato, I'm a tomato.
Salad, you can hear our crunch. Salad, let's all munch. Salad, we're lean and clean. Salad, orange, red and green. Salad, salad, have it with your lunch sometime. We got lots of vitamin A, B and C. You'll love us when you get to know me.
Me!
Salad, salad, we are salad. Salad, salad, we are salad.
Now you know your vegetable A, B and C.
Reading is fun, 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 fun. Reading is fun for everyone. Reading is fun, 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 fun. Reading is fun for everyone.
I can see, I can tell, you really read so well. I do read too, I can read all by myself. Reading the adventures of Peter Pan, reading about the powers of Robot Man, reading how to build my own new bike, reading about the pop stars that I like.
Reading is fun, 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 fun. Reading is fun for everyone. Reading is fun, 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 fun. Reading is fun for everyone.
Reading a story about the old Wild West, reading of pirates and the treasure chest, reading about monsters late at night, reading in bed by the bright moonlight.
Reading is fun, 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 fun. Reading is fun for everyone. Reading is fun, 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 fun. Reading is fun for everyone. Reading is fun. Reading is fun. Reading is fun. Mystical.
We have got to hurry, there's so much to do. Lunch to make and things to bake for all of you.
My, there are so many things to do. Won't you be a dear and help me feed all of the children? You can help at the food queue, the cash register, or in the kitchen. Or help Frankie get something delicious from the vending machine.
You've got to give the children exactly what they ask for. See how many children you can serve before the timer runs out. Ready, set, go!
Please give me half a tray of beans. Hurry, hurry, please give me half a tray of chips. Thank you.
A quarter of a tray of beans. A quarter of a tray of jelly. Half a tray of pasta. That's not enough. Please give me a quarter of a tray of jelly. Half a tray of pasta. Thank you. Half a tray of jelly. Please give me half a tray of asparagus. Thank you. A quarter of a tray of strawberries. Please give me a quarter of a tray of jelly. Please give me a quarter of a tray of chips. A quarter of a tray of...
Wow! Well done! You served 3 people. Let's try again. Ready, set, go!
Half a tray of jelly. A quarter of a tray of asparagus. A quarter of a tray of pasta. Thank you. Please give me a quarter of a tray of pasta. Please give me a quarter of a tray of... Thank you.
Please give me a quarter of a tray of pudding. Please give me a quarter of... Please give me half... Thank you. Half a tray of strawberries. Please give me a quarter of a tray of salad. Thank you. Half a tray of pudding. Half a tray of strawberry. Thank you.
Please give me...
Wow! Well done! You served 5 people. Let's try again. Ready, set, go!
Please give me a third of a tray of pudding. Please give me a third of a tray of ice cream. A third of a tray of chicken. Thank you.
Please give me a quarter of a tray of... Half a tray of pasta. Thank you.
A whole tray of peas. Thank you. Half a tray of peas. A quarter of a tray of ice cream. Please give me a quarter of a tray of pasta. Thank you.
Half a tray of jelly. A quarter of a tray of salad. Please give me a quarter of a tray of... Thank you. A quarter of a tray of bean. Please give me a...
Wow! Well done! You served 5 people. You deserve a big tip. Let's try again. Ready, set, go!
Half a tray of asparagus. Please give me half a tray of chicken. Thank you.
Half a tray of strawberries. Half a tray of pasta. Thank you. A whole tray of chips. Thank you.
Please give me half a tray, a quarter of a tray of strawberry, a quarter of a tray of chips. Thank you.
Please give me. Please give me. Thank you.
A quarter of a tray of pasta. A quarter of a tray of chips. Thank you.
Please give me. Thank you.
A quarter of a tray of...
Wow! Well done! You served 7 people. Let's try again. Congratulations! You've just won a brand new maths cap. Click on the cap that you would like to choose. Click on the left and right arrows to see more caps. Now you have 1 maths cap. There are 30 in all. See if you can collect them all. You've got to give the children exactly what they ask for. Ready, set, go!
Please give me...
Good gracious! We've got to fill all of these pizza orders. There are small pizzas and large pizzas. Pizzas with worms, mushrooms, pepperoni, olives and flies. When I read an order, you've got to click on the correct pizza. Ready, set, go! We need a large pizza with pepperoni, olives and flies. Try another. You found it! We need a large pizza with worms, pepperoni... That's right! We need a large pizza with olives and flies. Yummy, yummy! We need a large pizza with pepperoni and olives. That's right! We need a large pizza with mushrooms and flies. Yummy, yummy! We need a large pizza with worms, pepperoni... Time's up. You've got 5 pizzas. Well done! Ready, set, go! We need a large pizza with worms, pepperoni and olives. You found it! We need a large pizza with mushrooms and pepperoni. That's right! We need a large pizza. You found it! We need a large pizza with worms and flies. You found it! We need a large pizza with mushrooms. Yummy, yummy! We need a large pizza with flies. You found it! We need a large pizza with olives and flies. That's right! We need a... Time's up. You've got 7 pizzas. What a pizza picker! Ready, set, go! We need a large pizza with worms and olives. That's right! We need a large pizza with worms. That's right! We need a large pizza with pepper. That smells wrong. That's right! We need a large pizza with worms. That's right! We need a large pizza with mushrooms and pepperoni. That's right! We need a large pizza with mushrooms and olives. Yummy, yummy! We need a large pizza with pepperoni, olives and flies. You found it! Time's up. You've got 7 pizzas. Well done! Ready, set, go! We need a large pizza. Yummy, yummy! We need a large pizza with mushrooms. Yummy, yummy! We need a large pizza. You found it! We need a large pizza with... That's right! We need a large pizza with olive... That's right! We need a large... You found it! We need a large... Try another. Yummy, yummy! We need a large pizza. Try another. Yummy, yummy! We need a... Time's up. You've got 8 pizzas. What a pizza picker! Ready, set.
Please help me by entering the correct total for each customer. First, click on each food item to ring it up. Then, enter the correct total using my number buttons. When the total is correct, press the big yellow button. You win when you have satisfied 5 customers. Spaghetti and meatballs. Salad, 21 pence. Correct! Next customer in the queue. Spaghetti and meatball beans, 16 pence. Please. Correct! Next customer in the queue. Carrots, 22 pence. Spaghetti and meatballs, 53 pence. Please enter the correct total. Correct! Next customer in the queue. Fish fingers, 34 pence. Corn on the cob, 23 pence. Please enter the correct total. Correct! Next customer in the queue. Cheeseburger, 40 pence. Peas, 18 pence. Please enter the correct total. Correct!
Well done! You've just won 5 maths points.
Please help me by entering the correct total for each customer. Fish fingers, 34 pence. Corn on the cob, 23 pence. Please enter the correct total. Correct! Next customer in the queue. Rolls, 29 pence. Baked potato, 30 pence. Please enter the correct total. Correct! Next customer in the queue. Lasagna, 41 pence. Pasta, 25 pence. Please enter the correct total. Correct! Next customer in the queue. Hamburger, 37 pence. Baked potato, 30 pence. Please enter the correct total. Correct! Next customer in the queue. Pizza, 32 pence. Baked potato, 30 pence. Please enter the correct total. Correct!
Well done! You've just won 5 maths points.
Please help me by entering the correct total for each customer. Cheeseburger, 40 pence. Pasta, 25 pence. Please enter the correct total. Correct! Next customer in the queue. Lasagna, 41 pence. Corn on the cob, 23 pence. Please enter the correct total. Correct! Next customer in the queue. Chicken drumstick, 25 pence. Salad, 21 pence. Please enter the correct total. Correct! customer in the queue. Cheeseburger, corn on the cob, 23 pence. Correct! Next customer in the queue. Chicken drumstick, 25 pence. Salad, 21 pence. Please enter the correct total. Correct!
Well done! You've just won 5 maths points.
Please help me by entering the correct total for each customer.
To try a game, click on the pizza or on the cooking machine. Or click on anything else and watch what happens. Good gracious! We've got to fill all of these pizza orders. Ready? Set? Go! We need a large pizza with mushrooms. That smells wrong. You found it! We need a small pizza with... You found it! We need a large pizza with... You found it! We need a large pizza... You found it! We need a large pizza with worms, That's right! We need a large pizza with worms, pepperoni and flies. Yummy, yummy! We need a small... That's right! We need a large pizza. You found it! Time's up. You've got 8 pizzas. Well done! Ready? Set? Go! We need a large pizza. We've got a lot of things to cook for Miss Pickles. I'll help you by reading each ingredient. You need to put the right amount of each ingredient into the top of the cooking machine. When you've put all the ingredients into the machine, click on the big red button. You'll win points if the recipe comes out okay. Let's make some banana bread. I think you better first click on... Oh no! The glop monster! Let's make some rings. I think you better first click on the... I think you better first click on the 1 tablespoon measure. Now my mouth is really watering. Let's make some donuts. Oh no! The glop monster! Let's make some gingerbread. That looks perfect. You must have taken cooking lessons. Let's make some fudge. I think you better first click on the 1/4 cup. Enjoy your treat. Let's make some brownies. That looks delicious. Let's make some chocolate chip biscuits. Fantastic! Congratulations! You've just won a brand new reading cap. Click on the cap that you would like to choose. Click on the left and right arrows to see more caps. Now you have 3 reading caps. There are 30 in all. See if you can collect them all. We've got a lot of things to cook for Miss Pickles. Let's make some chocolate chip biscuits. Can you help me buy 3 things from the vending machine? Please, please, I want a lollipop. First, click on the button on the vending machine that's in front of the food.
Please deposit 11 pence. Use 1 penny.
Yummy, yummy. A lollipop. Please, please, I want jelly babies.
Please deposit 10 pence. Use exact change.
Yummy, yummy. Jelly babies. Please, please, I want an orange.
Please deposit 15 pence. Use exact change. 10 pence.
Yummy, yummy. An orange. Please, please, I want milk.
Please deposit 27 pence. Use exact change. 20 pence, 25 pence, 26 pence.
Yummy, yummy. Milk. Please, please, I want a banana.
Please deposit 14 pence. Use exact change. 1 penny, 2 pence.
Now click on a coin in my paw and click
3 pence, 4 pence.
Yummy, yummy. A banana. Please, please, I want pop.
Please deposit 31 pence. 1 penny, 21 pence.
Yummy, yummy. Pop. Please, please, I want crackers.
Please deposit 17 pence, 10 pence, 15 pence, 16 pence.
Yummy, yummy. Crackers. Please, please, I want milk.
Please deposit 27 pence, 20 pence, 25 pence, 26 pence.
Yummy, yummy. Milk. Please, please, I want munchies.
Please deposit 10 pence, 30 pence.
Yummy, yummy. Munchies. Please, please, I want biscuits.
Please deposit 24 pence, 20 pence, 21 pence, 22 pence, 23 pence.
Yummy, yummy. Biscuits. Please, please, I want fruit juice.
Please deposit 43 pence. Use exact change. 1 penny, 2 pence, 3 pence, 23 pence.
Yummy, yummy. Fruit juice. Please, please, I want a sandwich.
Please deposit 50 pence, 20 pence, 40 pence.
Yummy, yummy. A sandwich. Excuse me. Please, I want crackers.
Please deposit 17 pence. Use exact change. 5 pence, 6 pence, 7 pence.
Yummy, yummy. Crackers. Please, I want cheese crisps.
Please deposit 16 pence, 10 pence, 15 pence.
Yummy, yummy. Cheese crisps. Please, I want jelly babies.
Please deposit 10 pence.
Yummy, yummy. Jelly babies. Please, I want popcorn.
Please deposit 23 pence, 20 pence, 21 pence, 22 pence.
Yummy, yummy. Popcorn. Please, I want crackers.
Please deposit 17 pence, 5 pence, 15 pence, 16 pence.
Yummy, yummy. Crackers. Please, I want milk.
Please deposit 27 pence, 20 pence, 21 pence, 22 pence.
Yummy, yummy. Milk. Please, I want crisps. What a nice day for a drive. To tell the bus which way to go, click on the green arrows on the steering wheel. The picture of the bus on the map will move each time you click the green arrow for north, south, east or west. You'll need to move the picture of the bus all the way to the zoo or beach before we can start our journey. North, north, east. Here we go.
Click on the box that shows the right way to count in fives. 15, 20, 20.
That's right. Another sunny day at the beach. Click on anything to see what happens. Or click on the radio to play a song. I love to go out of school on field trips. To tell the bus which way to go, click on the green arrows on the steering wheel. West, north, north, west. Here we go.
Click on the answer to this question. If you were reading a map, what colour would water be shown by?
Correct.
Click on the answer to this question. I come after January and before March. Which month am I?
That's right.
Click on the word that belongs in this sentence. First, second, blank.
You found it! What a nice day for a drive. To tell the bus which way to go, click on the green arrows on the steering wheel. Everyone's having fun on the playground. To play a game, click on the milk caps or my dog patch. Or click on anything else and watch what happens. Let's play the milk cap game. It's your turn. Click on the stack with your slammer. Wow! 1. Cap turned over. Click on the cap that you want to take. Click on the red-haired child if you want to go on. Now it's the other person's turn. 2. Caps turned over. It's your turn. Great! 1. Cap turned over. Click on the cap that you want to take. Click on the red-haired child if you want to go on.
Click on the answer to this question. I come after February and before April. Which month am I?
You found it! Wow, you've just won 10 points. Now it's the other person's turn. 1. Cap turned over. It's your turn. 0. Caps turned over. Now it's the other person's turn. 0. caps turned over. It's your turn. Great! 1, cap turned over. Click.
Click on the answer to this question. What shape is the earth?
You found it! Wow, you've just won 10 points. Now it's the other person's turn. 1, cap turned over. All the caps in the stack have been won. Let's play again. Excellent! 4, caps turned over. Click on the cap that you want to take. Click
on the box that shows the right words for 10, 9, 8.
Correct! Wow, you've just won 10 points.
Click on Yes if this sentence is true. Click on No if it is not true. Do we get milk from a cow? Yes. No.
Correct! Wow, you've just won 10 points.
Click on the answer to this question. Where does a fish live? Forest, sand pit, sea.
Correct! Wow, you've just won 10 points.
Click on the box that shows the right way to count in fives.
Correct! Wow, you've just won 10 points. Now it's the other person's turn. 0, caps turned over. It's your turn. Great! 2, caps turned over. Click on the cap that you want to take. Click on the red-haired child if you want to go on.
Click on the box that shows the right way to count in twos.
That's right! Wow, you've just won 10 points.
Click on the answer to this question. What kind of animal will a kitten grow up to be? Cat.
That's right! Wow, you've just won 10 points. All the caps in the stack have been won. Let's play again. It feels fantastic to be outside. Do you like my house? I've got some wonderful things in it. I just can't remember where everything is. Can you help me find the 3 numbers that I buried? Now, where did I bury that? 58? Click on the detector and drag it across the sand. If the detector beeps, listen carefully to the clue. If you think you've found the right object, click again. I do hope you found it. No, that isn't the one. I'm afraid you'll have to start all over again. Can you help me find the 3 numbers that I buried? Now, where did I bury that? 72? The number buried here has the number 2. The number buried here has the number 2 in the units place. $72? $72? The number buried here has the number 6 in the units place. $72? Oh, I do hope you found it. Yes, that's it. Now, where did I bury that? 28?
The number buried here has the number 8.
Oh, I do hope you found it. Yes, that's it. Now, where did I bury that? 66?
The number buried here has the number 6.
Oh, I do hope you found it. Yes, that's it. Wow, you're amazing! You found all of the numbers. Can you help me find the 3 numbers that I buried? Now, where did I bury that? 60?
The number buried here has the number 0.
Oh, I do hope you found it. Yes, that's it. Now, where did I bury that? 47?
The number buried here has the number 7.
Oh, I do hope you found it. Yes, that's it. Now, where did I bury that? 66?
The number buried here has the number 6.
Oh, I do hope you found it. Yes, that's it. Wow, you're amazing! You found all of the numbers. Can you help me find the 3 numbers that I buried? Now, where did I bury that? 12?
The number buried here has the number 9. The number buried here has the number 2.
Oh, I do hope you found it. Yes, that's it. Now, where did I bury that? 99?
The number buried here has the number 9.
Oh, I do hope you found it. Yes, that's it. Now, where did I bury that? 27? Oh, I do hope you found it. Yes, that's it. Wow, you're amazing! You found all of the numbers. Congratulations! You've just won a brand new maths cap. Click on the cap that you would like to choose. Click on the left and right arrows to see more caps. Now you have 2 maths caps. There are 30 in all. See if you can collect them all. Do you like my house? I've got some wonderful things in it. I just can't remember where everything is. Can you help me find the 3 numbers that I buried? Now, where did I bury that? It feels fantastic to be outside. It certainly is. Good afternoon.
writing, it would be exciting. I'd be smart. What am I gonna do? Jump, jump, jump. Jump, jump, jump ahead, year one. Jump, jump, jump ahead, year